Hello. Spider-Man 2 has finally graced our presence on the PS5 pretty recently, and the part of Twitter that I was on hated that, kind of. Well, I shouldn't say hated that. There is a lot of people, for some reason, people who are really mad at Spider-Man for not being like a New York simulator almost, because they couldn't get a hot dog, or like ride the subway, or like ride a roller coaster at Coney Island. But Spider-Man wants to go on the rides too. Now that in itself just confuses me, but what really started this whole I'm gonna make a video about this type thing is this person who posted a video which is now community noted, which is just kind of the best. It's like the only good thing that Twitter has. But basically this person tweeted, "This is the web swinging y'all PlayStation ponies were gassing up. Laughed my ass off. Polished game of the year." And they post a video of them making it legitimately harder to swing. You have to try to swing this bad. This person is going through actual effort to make the game look bad than it is, and it's very clear that they're doing that, but I don't understand why. Why are you doing that? You can just be having fun. I don't get it. And the community note the best is the player in this video is not normally swinging, but instead using the swing attack, which limits the player's speed and is not meant to be used traversally. And then it actually shows the video. This is a video of the various traversal options as well as swinging. So it actually gives you a video to show you like a good way to traverse in the game, because the game's got really good traversal and it's definitely way more polished than even Miles Morales was. Oh my god, this guy really got community noted. "Sorry ponies, there's no hiding your awful game. I can't put up with you losers anymore. I literally just headbutted my wall because I'm so goddamn angry about all these Sony bots lying and getting away with it. This hole is not created by the user following this interaction." Oh my god, they got a date and everything. "This image was originally uploaded to Reddit on 11/23/2021 in the Drywall subreddit." Jesus, that's hilarious. "The console wars are alive and well in 2023, and I do not understand why. And right now, Spider-Man is in the crosshairs, along with Starfield, which is just kind of funny. Like, they're two so different games, and yet they're being compared so heavily to each other. It makes no sense." So I wanted to show a couple more examples like this of people riding Xbox's cock really hard, trying to shit on this Spider-Man game, which deserves criticism for sure. There are like bugs, there are a lot of things, there are a lot of bugs honestly, but some of them are pretty funny, and a couple of them, yeah, you got to restart from checkpoint, and that's definitely the reality of it right now. But that is also a very small percentage. That's not happening that much. But if you were to go on these accounts that I'm going to show right now, if you were to go on their pages, it's like their lives are now just dedicated to retweeting the bugs in this game, which is kind of just funny. To be an Xbox stan and have a PS5, buying the PS5 exclusives just to shit on them, like, I don't know why you're wasting your money. It's so confusing. Speaking of confusing, this tweet here, "This city/open world is so limited. So much window dressing." And then proceeds to try to be Spider-Man and go into the subway. And it doesn't let you go into the subway. That would be cool if you could walk around down to the subway and maybe swing like in the subway, but this isn't, I don't know, this isn't GTA. And then if you scroll down in the comments, he's like, "Sounds like a job for Spider-Man. Never mind, he doesn't do subways." And then posts a stat of the New York City subway crime rate, which this tweet in itself is kind of hilarious. It's kind of super funny because, like, yeah, maybe Spider-Man should go in the subway. That's why the crime rate has jumped up 30% because Spidey-Man's not in the subway. But once again, to expect that out of a Spider-Man game, I think is unrealistic and dumb. Like, that's just, what are you doing? Like, are you playing Starfield expecting No Man's Sky? Are you? I even posted a TikTok of just me opening the Spider-Man 2 game, not even playing it. All I'm doing is opening it up. And someone commented on it, "Starfield is better." No one asked. Now, another one that I wanted to show that was making its rounds like majorly was this person here, who in the one part in the beginning of the game, you're Peter Parker, you get a bicycle, and you're riding a bicycle around, and this guy decided to take the bike out of where you're supposed to go, ironically onto a subway, which I don't know why everyone is just obsessed with making Spider-Man go on the subway. Wait a second. I don't want to hear another word about Xbox games having bugs or being unpolished. Clean your own house up. Polished, quality, best one yet. Dude is trying to ride on a subway with a bicycle. Again, this is not GTA. This is Spider-Man. You're forcing the game to bug out and you're criticizing for it. These are things that we love to do. Human beings, we love to make games do shit it's not supposed to do. but we're not going to blame the game because we made it do that. Like, this isn't Baldur's Gate where the developers think of every single possible option of things that you can do and then make it a reality. That's not what this is. Why are we buying games expecting them to be something they're not? It makes no sense. Now, this count here, I like scrolled through them quite a bit, and yeah, they're quite dedicated to being specifically an Xbox fanboy. Like how they worded this sentence, right? Of I don't want to hear another word about Xbox games having bugs or being unpolished. It's like, what? And this has nothing to do with Xbox or Sony. You can even bring it on a much smaller scale. Well, yeah, whatever. This is an Insomniac Games issue, you know what I mean? Like just like how Starfield, the issues for Starfield isn't an Xbox issue, like it's a Bethesda issue. That's how I see it anyways, and I don't know. This list is kind of dedicated to hating PlayStation, or more specifically Spider-Man. 2.5 million, that's cute. Starfield, 6 million. I think that was funny is that Moist Critical got a view of this clip actually. So he was watching it and commented on it a little bit, and then oh god. And he goes on to say, "Thanks for the shout out, Moist Critical. I hope you understand satire/comedy. Love you and still support you. Even though none of that was satire or comedy, you're being 100% serious, and that's okay. That's perfectly fine. No need to backpedal now. Own it. Own your opinion." And actually show a video below of you riding the bike in a separate part, which at first I thought was a mod, because they even tweeted like, oh, well, if I mod the game, like, hey, you aren't supposed to ride the bike that far. You're supposed to only ride the bike for the mission. If you ride the bike outside the mission, of course it's going to break. Well, unless I get me a modded copy that fully intended us to ride the bikes. And then he rides the bike around. But then I'm seeing a lot of other people also ride the bike around, and I don't know if this is a mod. I don't know. So that one I don't know. Like, that could be a mod, which is just funny if you're just modding the game to like prove your point. You have to mod the game. Makes no sense. Now that's some satire and comedy. I just want to give one more example, because this one isn't even wrong. You know, this person here thought they were experiencing deja vu, like having a glitch in the Matrix, which is such a funny thing to say. Lady on the first floor is the exact same NPC as the lady on the third floor. Same room, same lady, same timing. And he even goes on to explain that he never expected every single window to be completely different in the entire game. He just was saying, you know, maybe they could, instead of it being like the first and third are the exact same, it could be like the first and fifth, or like the first and sixth. And he just made some variance to that. And then also maybe the game couldn't put him through a building. That would be good too. I feel like that's actually valid. You know, there are valid reasons to criticize this game. I can't find it now, but I saw someone, they were swinging and they like hit a van, and then they just clipped into the van, and then they're just stuck in a cube truck.
It doesn't pay to do crime, chat. Unless, of course, you get away with it. Then it absolutely...
And it's like, that's hilarious that there's even a model inside this cube truck that for your character to be in. But now your character's stuck in a truck and you have to restart from save point. You know what I mean? It's like, ah, shit. The same glitch I got is when you attack before it tells you to in a certain mission with Miles, the game will either freeze or the slow-mo will just stay for the whole time. So you'll just be in slow-mo, which I got the slow-mo part. This person got the frozen part. And the slow-mo part's way funnier.
Everything is still slow-mo. What is happening?
This is crazy. Why is everything still slow-mo? But definitely, like, valid criticisms, you know? Like, there are valid... This person wasn't doing anything. They were just playing the game, and all of a sudden, now everything's in slow-mo. It's not like they're trying to swing the easiest part of the whole game. You just hold R2, and this person's holding R2, and then canceling it with X and canceling it with square, and then back to R2, canceling it with square. I don't even know how to do it. I think that's it. I think it's R2 and canceling it with square and pressing X. I don't know. You know what I mean? Why are you going out of your way? Spending all that money. Is it really for clout? I mean, I'm making a video about it now. I'm a part of the whole plan, I guess, right? Not me specifically, but just like what I'm doing and what other people have done, making videos about it, commenting on it. It's this whole cycle of hate. Twitter is just one of those places where every single day they're angry about something different depending on which area of Twitter you are on. And I can't believe that console wars are still alive and well in 2023. That's the craziest thing in the world to me, especially in 2023 when the year of gaming we had is gonna go down in history. Like, it's gonna go down as one of the best years for gaming maybe ever. It's crazy some of the games that we're seeing this year. And on top of, you know, Spider-Man coming out, Mario Wonder came out on the exact same day, which I'm not seeing anything about because my entire fucking feed is full of Spider-Man against Starfield, and they're not anywhere near the same thing. Like, compare Spider-Man PS5 to Spider-Man PS4 and Miles Morales PS4, PS5, whatever version you got. Do those comparisons. That makes sense. Stop comparing the third-person Spider-Man game to the first-person space game. Like, it makes no sense. Okay, that's it. That's all I got. I got no more examples. I have PC Game Pass and I have a PS5. But guess what? Notice how I said PC Game Pass, because I'm a PC gamer, so I'm better than all of you, you motherfuckers. You want to try console wars? Try, you know, being a big boy and getting a little PC and multi-purpose. You can do work and you can play games. What up? Well, for whatever game you wish to stand, enjoy it regardless. Have fun. Play some games. We're all just trying to have some fun. Now, I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but if you like this video, I got a lot more. I like to rant about some stuff, finishing up Legend of Zelda. I also got some anime content coming out. I'll get a full Spider-Man video out eventually. I just wanted to really rant about this. So until then, I'm Spider-Man. Everything is just in slow motion still. What the fuck? This is the longest finisher in the world. Look at this. Yeah.
All of you guys are for one armored car? Seems like overkill.
What the fuck happened?